Hi, my name is Paul Del Sordo, Chief Instructor and owner of Del Martial Arts, located on South Avenue East in Westfield, New Jersey. The purpose of this video is to give you a little understanding of what to expect should you be a current member coming back to the studio for training after this COVID virus, after the pandemic is over and we're allowed to reopen. Today is actually June 28th, so we are not open yet officially, and we're waiting for the state to give us that okay to open up. However, we want you to understand, whether you're a member, former member, or a new member coming in, you really want to know what's going on and know that you're in a safe environment for yourself or your child. That's the purpose of today's video. If you're a member of ours, or if you'd like to communicate with me directly, it's delmartialarts@gmail.com, and I will get that email directly and respond to you directly. Whether you're a member, non-member, former member, looking for information, we're here. We're going to reopen. We are assuming it's going to be sometime in July, but we don't know yet. So for now, we wanted to pretty much explain to everybody that we're following CDC guidelines and to the best of our ability what the state has told us to do or what we can expect. So 6 foot spacing is there. Whether we're going to have a handful of students, we're scheduled for about 6 children, 6 adults, 6 students at one time. The purpose of the dots, 6 foot spacing, is to keep everybody in a particular area for training. We'll move around a little bit, but we'll maintain 6 foot spacing. So what does all this mean to you? We basically have our sanitizing information here. We've got our gloves, we've got our hand sanitizer, we've got our wipes. We're going to sanitize between classes. Lots is going to take place. That's not the norm for us 100%. Although prior to this, anybody that knows us knows from my 35 years of experience, we've never let a student on the floor that was sick. We've never allowed a student on the floor that didn't wash their hands before class or after class or even during a class. So we've always been on top of sanitizing. That's just a given. However, we want to follow some even more strict guidelines so that we're all safe, you're safe, we're safe, and we know that we aren't going to have a problem in this facility ever. So what are we doing to keep our building healthy and clean? Schedules are going to be modified. Schedules are going to be modified based upon the demands. So if you're a student currently coming and you're doing a virtual online like this with us, that is going to remain the same way. We're not going to change that. We're also going to have one-on-one instruction coming in for private lessons. We're also going to have class instruction where you're going to come in while at the same time be viewed on video as well. So we're going to give you every opportunity to come into the studio or train with us one way or another, whether it's virtual or face-to-face. We want you back. We don't expect everyone to come back over the summer for a multitude of reasons. You know, safety, we're not sure what to expect, but hey, it's summer. Let's go back to why you're really not going to be coming in as much over the summer, because you never would anyway. You're going to go to the beach. You're going to go away. You're going to sit outside. Why be inside? So I get that. But you know what? We're going to be virtual. We're going to be in your house, readily accessible. We're going to have multiple hand sanitizing stations, whether it be in the studio on the way in the door, in the waiting room coming in. If you are a member and you receive the contact email from us, you receive photographs of what our waiting room looks like. We're allowing 4 in the waiting room at one time. We can actually come up to 5 or 6 and be pretty safe, but we're going to be at 4. That 4 number is going to be allowed. That's including the student that's coming in. So when you come into the building, prior to coming in the building, actually, we're going to try and greet you at the door, take your temperature, and log you in on our attendance, as we always would anyway, with your temperature associated with that. And those records will be maintained for whatever reason. My own personal reasons, because I like to know who's in my class, when, where, and statistic-wise. But the state may ask for proof of what we're doing, and that's what we're going to be doing. Walk in, take your temperature, walk up, clean your hands, come in, go to a spot. I'm recommending everybody wear a mask. You provide your mask, you come in with your mask, you feel comfortable with that, you go to your spot, you stay there. You will wear socks in the studio. No shoes, no street shoes at all. You leave them in the waiting room, you come in, walk to your appropriate spot, have a seat, wait for formal instruction. Your mask at that point can be removed, left in your spot behind you. If you choose to keep it on, that's your choice. Because of the nature of my business, we need to see facial expressions. We need to talk. We need to communicate. We need to breathe. So I encourage you to take it off, but I also respect the fact that you might want to leave it on. That's okay. So socks are worn for now. Hand sanitized. Come in, have a seat. We will do this one at a time. Because we have 3 or 4 coming in, we may allow 2 more in the waiting room to have seats 6 feet apart until they're actually entered in. Parents are encouraged to stay in their car. You're also welcome to log on to our Zoom channel. At the same time, watch the class from your car, from your cell phone, from your home, wherever you're going to be, so you can be connected and understand when to come and pick up. We will be doing sanitizing between classes. Every time somebody decides to come in and go out that door, we're going to sanitize. So there'll be a gap in our schedule between classes, probably 30 minutes. And our schedule will include, we're going to extend that 30-minute class schedule, or if it's 45 to an hour, only because we need to make sure we get you in and get you out and not interfere with the next class and give us time to sanitize in between. So understand, if you're doing a 30-minute class with us and your child will be coming in probably 15 minutes earlier, because we're going to start that class 15 minutes earlier so that we can get everybody in and get a full 30 minutes into our class. We don't want to bring you in for a 30-minute class and spend 15 minutes setting up. That's not conducive to any education. So we're working with this. It's a work in progress. Please bear with us, because we're all in the same situation in this state. Some businesses are different than others. We fall under the gymnasium platform, so we can't open until we are officially given the green light. But that just means we won't have 14 people on the floor, or 10 or 12. And if we do have 6 or 8, they will be spaced appropriately. Temperature of everybody will be taken. If it's over 100.4, you will not be allowed in the studio. My suggestion is, if you are sick, do not come in, because we're not going to let you in. Unfortunately, that's just the way it goes. Parents, if you feel so inclined to be in the building because your child's in the building, our waiting area is still the same. We still have the monitor to see what's going on, or you can log on this way too. But you will be asked to come in last in the waiting area and sit appropriately over there, away from everybody else. There's 4 people in the waiting room allowed. That's including you. So if you're in this building and there's 3 people coming out, that's it. That means nobody can come in or out until somebody leaves. We'd love to socialize. We will be back to there at some point. We miss everybody. We really want to see everybody and have a nice, good conversation about past and future. But we have to get you in and out as soon as possible. Floor markers, as you can see, have been spaced 6 feet apart. Again, the socks will be worn, no street shoes. The allowable on the floor is 6 people. Parents are asked to please drop your child off. We'll be waiting for you at the door, and pick your child up. We'll be waiting for you at the door again. So we can expedite that to get the next class in and allow us time to sanitize between. We'd really appreciate it. I don't anticipate having as many classes anymore, because we can't physically get that many classes in during that time frame, because we can't have 7 or 10 people in the waiting room waiting for 7 or 10 people to come out. We can't have 14 people in this building, okay? Again, classes will remain live streamed, so you're welcome to log on and stay this way and take your class from your house, and I will see you, and I'll know you're with me, because we're going to have a big screen monitor in our studio at the same time. While at the same time, you can come here and train, and you can watch everybody train here and be with them, but be home. If you choose just to do this, just to do that, or a combination of both, we'll have the availability for that too. Duration of classes, again, will be including time for sanitation, but make sure you come in a uniform, okay? Students need to come here dressed, ready to go. And unfortunately, if you come late, we will not admit you, all right? We're going to give you that 10 to 15-minute window from the time that class starts. So if it's a 4 o'clock class, we tell you to be here at 3:45, it's a 3:45 class. We'll explain that in the scheduling. If you're here later than that time that class actually starts, we will not let you in. Please respect that, because we have to turn you away. If we're teaching a class and we're shorthanded because we don't have the staff now to handle 5 or 6 students and then afford to keep the facility open. So if you'd like to help parents with a little bit of notification, we'd love to have you maybe taking temperatures, maybe making sure they're sanitizing hands, coming in. We'd love to have you. But if I'm teaching a class and we started that class, I will not leave my class to open that door, unlock it, to do temperature, and break the rhythm of my class. So please respect that. You're coming dressed, wear socks. Please make sure you've used the restroom, your bathroom at home before you come here, because we really don't want you in and out of the bathroom, because we can't disinfect in between classes like that. Maybe at the end of class, but not in between if somebody has to go. Of course, the bathroom is sanitized. If you have to go, if your child has to go, we will never stop you from going. But there's only one person going to use that bathroom, and then that's it. We're not going to let another person in. We're disinfecting the facility consistently. Hopefully this will all be lifted soon. We'll be a little more flexible with what we're doing, but we're still going to maintain the process. We're not going to change that. So if you have any questions, you log on to my website. You can send me a direct message from there. You can send it to me directly, please, at delmartialarts@gmail.com. I will get it. I will respond to you directly, I should say. The number is 908-233-2284. That's the studio line. You're welcome to dial that. It hunts to my cell phone. We're doing the best we can. And knowing that we're going through the summer months now, many of you will be going away. Enjoy your vacations. Enjoy your time home. We'll be back in full swing, hopefully, as soon as this state lifts this mandate, but we'll definitely be in full swing in September. I teach in many special needs schools, so maybe I'll see you there as well. So thank you for logging on. Thank you for your time. Truly appreciate your patronage, and we hope to see you soon. Please stay safe.